Okay, just a couple of updates for your information. We did have 8 people submit applications to take advantage of the Economic Development Facade Grant for the Central Business District. Last Wednesday, the Historic Resources Review Commission reviewed those 7 of those applications and approved all of them. Those related to either new or replacement awnings, door replacements, new paint, brick restoration, and just general improvements to the appearance of the Central Business District. And we'll provide you a report later as those improvements occur, so you can see before and after. We've had further implementation of the bicycle pedestrian plan. We have brought this to your attention before, the section of Garden Valley between Stewart Parkway and Klein, that sidewalk that's been completed. We just wanted to update you that the actual cost of the project came under the estimate, and so that will be, as this portion was financed in part through a local improvement district of the fronting property owners, they'll be assessed a lower amount per lineal foot as a result of the project coming under budget. We are still in the process of adopting a school facility forecast plan, and we did meet with our regional representative of the Department of Lands Conservation and Development, and we had a good discussion with him last Friday. Roseburg is actually the first city that's proposing to adopt a school facility forecast plan, and so we're just wading through the details of getting that done so that we can get the schools what they need. Quick update on Costco. If you've been out there, you see all the work that they've done. The mass grading is almost done. It's about 90% complete. They're doing utility work right now as well. The Pacific Power is in the process of moving the utility poles, and the work is utility work in general is about half done. There's also been some improvements to curb and gutter and sidewalks that you should be able to see if you drive out there. If you turn on Kenneth Ford Drive, you'll see a little pullout there on the right side of the street. That's the bus stop that we talked about at our last meeting for U-Trans that they're going to be relocating. And I should mention that the materials for that bus stop is being donated by Beckley Excavation, so I'm very appreciative of them for their generosity. And then the Perry's remodel, again, this is the existing Perry's building where the OAF electric supply is moving into. That remodel is about 50% complete, and then once that's done, then the OAF building will come down.
The sod looks pretty nice.
I'm sorry?
The sod there.
Yes. Quick status report on the Connect Oregon 3 grant that the city submitted for the airport. That was for a 400-foot runway extension, so that to get us at 5,000 feet. And we applied for $1.5 million for that project. And we were, this is just some preliminary staff rankings, but we were ranked 6th out of 24 aviation projects statewide. And within our region, we were number 1. So we're seeing positive signs, but a final determination will be made in August by the Transportation Commission. As you probably heard, ODOT and Central Oregon Pacific Railroad settled their lawsuit. This is in regards to the Winchester Switchyard that was begun in 2007, where, speaking of Connect Oregon, Corp was awarded over $7 million to construct a new switchyard. And things were said and offenses were taken, and they ended up in court. So they agreed that Corp would scale back a portion of their proposal, and ODOT would fund the project, but that also would be scaled back as well. So we're glad that that's moving forward. The City Council they've directed staff to look into a sustainability plan for the city, and they would like something to possibly review by the end of September. And sustainability in general is a term that means many different things to different people, and so the city manager will be forming an advisory committee to head that project up, and we'll be likely asking you to participate in that as well. City Hall is getting new, actually citywide is getting new phone numbers, and we've provided that phone number to you. Our old phone number will still work if you need to contact us for about a year, but try and get used to the new number if you can. There is a organ ethics training if you are interested here in Roseburg at the Public Safety Center. This will be Tuesday, March 23rd at 1:30. And if you'd like to attend that, then just let Linda know, and we'll get you a spot. And if you could let us know by a week from Friday. Help. At your next meeting, we will be discussing the Millpine Neighborhood Historic Neighborhood Plan. That'll be a comprehensive plan amendment, so that'll be a public hearing. We've had reviews by the Public Works Commission and the Economic Development. That's next week. Historic Commission. So the Historic and the Public Works Commission have both reviewed it, and they're forwarding a recommendation for approval. And then the EDC will meet next week. And so those three will be in place when you review it at your next meeting. Also at that meeting, which we'll probably put first on the agenda, is we're going to have the UCC students who are working on redevelopment plans for upper floors in the downtown area present to you at that meeting. So that'll be exciting to see.